Gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie. Ain't nobody gangsta party. 4, 2, 1, man. 4, 2, 1, man.
What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 5-3. Man, I'm back again, man, with a wild one, a crazy one. Story time, man. Story time. And y'all know it's about the everyday shenanigans that went on in the Alabama prison system that I seen, you know. You looking at the title of it, and I know you like, what? It's a wild one, boy. Listen. Dudes have strong addictions. Saying that to say that when dudes want that, they want that dope. They want that dope, man, from the weed on up to whatever else, whether it's pills, lean, weed, well, cocaine, heroin, whatever it is, whatever all the other stuff that dudes put in their system to become Superman. That's what I call it. But anyway, they be on the streets with them strong type addictions, and they'll come to prison with those same strong addictions. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, I remember they used to talk about how LA back in the day had them gangster bass heads. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about LA, yeah, and we did too. LA had them bass heads. Boy, look here. They were going to take your dope. You know what I'm saying? Would fade the redhead devil himself for that dope. They want it. They want it, and if you got it, they was coming to get it. That is the same mentality that dudes in prison have, especially in prison. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, I don't fool with no drugs, but my mentality was the same way. It ain't no way in the world I'm going to be in here and do it out. And I'm a gangster, but you got busters running around who ain't going to throw rice at a wedding if they was the best man with phones and coffee and cigarettes and money and all that. I'm coming to get it. You know? Yeah, on that tip. But look, here it is. This is a story about some cats, man. They was watching a cat. They was down on him. He had something that they wanted, and they wasn't gonna stop pressing him until they got it. Now I'm telling you about something that I wasn't involved in, but like I tell you all the time, man, prison ain't nothing but a big fishbowl. Everybody watching and everybody seeing, you know? And so therefore, even though I was not involved with this incident, I seen it go down. And I'm going to tell y'all about it, man. Man, listen, you got some cats, man. They were BDs. Now, for those who don't know, BD means Black Disciple. This is another organization in the city of Chicago, the BDs. So anyway, they kicking it, doing their thing. Now, I had been noticing over the past few days, man, they kept pressing this one cat. Man, they was pressing him hard. They was pressing him hard. So the dude kept swinging. When they was pressing him about getting his dope from him, they know he was getting that weed in. They know he was selling weed. They know he had weed. But now they was pressing him about trying to get it for the low. And the dude knew. I don't want to say his name. The dude knew they didn't have no money. And so it wasn't no such thing as getting it for the low. He knew what they was on. They was on the BS. They was on the BS, man. For about 2-3 days straight, they kept talking to him, hemming him up, talking to him. And he steadily tell him, look, man, I ain't got nothing. So now I'm quite sure they've been sitting around in the cell, plotting, planning, trying to figure out, man, what we gonna do? we know this boy got this dope. So now I guess one of them came up with the bright idea, man, we just finna rob this fool, homie. We finna just rob him. Okay. This one of the coldest things you ever want to see. One of the coldest things you ever want to see. They run in the cell. They run in the cell on him. And they put them poles on his jaw. Not real tough, but enough to figure out that at the time that they was rushing him, that he really didn't have anything. He didn't have nothing. So now look, we all sitting in the day room. We hear it upstairs, up in the cell they was in. We can hear it. Oh, come on, man. Man, fool, where's that? Man, come on, boop, bop, boom. Give it up. You know what's up. Give it here. Now, of course, the police in the cube, they can't hear this. We hear it on the floor, but the police in the cube, they couldn't hear it. So they have no idea what's going on. They in there, man, they working, old boy. Man, come on up here and he's standing. Oh, my mama, I ain't got nothing. We can hear him. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing. Now you got other dudes, old looky-loo type cats. They going upstairs, looking in the cell, opening the door. Man, y'all all right, man? But man, close the door, man. Get out of our business. You know? Get out of our business. Woo, 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 wham. Dude's getting on. So now they stayed up in there with him for a minute till they got to the point they realized he really don't have no dope. So now time goes on. About a week, about 8 days pass by. They watching this cat like a hawk. But now he ain't selling nothing. The word, you know what I'm saying, word gonna get around. If dope being sold, word is gonna get around and they gonna know who sold it. They gonna know. He ain't doing nothing. He ain't selling nothing. He ain't high. He ain't got nothing because he usually stayed high himself. He ain't high. He ain't got nothing. They trying to figure out, man, dang, what's going on with this cat here? Because he was known for having it and known for always having it. So, but now they figuring he trying to shut down, but he got it, but, you know, ain't doing nothing. The fact of the matter is, it was easy for him to portray that image of not having nothing because what? He really didn't have no drugs at that time. He didn't have it. So like I say, a week went by, another week went by, visiting came. So now they had kind of got up off of it. They kind of forgot about it, left it alone. They wasn't tripping. They, you know, bumping. That fool ain't got nothing. They going on about whatever other shenanigans that they might have been running behind. The weekend came, visiting came. Old boy went on the visiting yard. He went on the visiting yard and came back. He came back. So wasn't nobody still tripping him. Wasn't nobody tripping him at first. The next day, or maybe it might have been the next day or the day after that, you smell it in the air. It's in the air. What? Man, somebody got something. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, in there, you know, prisoner fishbowl, ain't no secrets. If you slanging weed, man, the word gonna get around. Dudes want to buy it. Dudes want to, you know what I'm saying, whatever they gonna do, how they gonna do it, they are going to hear about it. They gonna find out, and they coming to see about it. You know what I'm saying? Not all the time on the rob tip, but on the, you know what I'm saying, let's trade, let's do this. Let me buy some, let me do this. However they gonna do it, you know what I'm saying? Boom, dudes gonna come to you if they think you got it. So anyway, when word got out that old boy was the one, he was slanging again. Now the dude tried to get real slick. He didn't want to slang nothing in the block because he knew they was gonna find out about it. He knew they was gonna find out about it, man. So what he was doing, he was sending it to the south side. That's way on the other side of the prison, down the hallway, outside this main steel door, and you going out on what they call the south side, which is a big giant dorm area. They got dorms, big dorms. They got 4 or 5 big giant huge dorms. It's called the south side. So now, old boy sitting his weed out there, and he getting his slung. He's selling. He doing his thing. He doing his thing now. It's a few people in the block who got a little something. And they beam me up Scotty with it. You know what I'm saying? So word getting around. The cold part about it, the weed that they were smelling in the block wasn't his weed. It was somebody else who had scored something. But now they smelling it. Dudes running around high. You know what I'm saying? So I'm quite sure I'm not privy to all the verbal stuff that was going, because like I said, it wasn't my business. That was the BDs. But now I'm sitting around watching, you know what I'm saying? Me and my people, we watch it. You know, you watch everything. What you call usalama. So anyway, look out. So word get back to the dudes, to the BDs, that he got some and he's sending it to the south side. He's sending it to the other side of the prison just to keep from going through the ups and downs with these cats in here. So they like, okay, it's okay. So now whatever homework they did, word, I guess they come up with the diagnosis that he got something. And he did just go on that visiting yard. He did just go on a visit. Sure did. Okay. All right. Cool. Man, listen. They running the cell on him. And they put them paws on his jaws. They found out, they knew that his skin was tender, and they went up there and they tenderized it. They didn't come up with nothing, man. They didn't come up with nothing. From my understanding, man, they beat him up, stripped him butt naked, tore the cell up, you know what I'm saying? Put knives to his neck, threatened what they gonna do. Old boy still hollering, he ain't got nothing, he ain't got nothing. It ain't him, he ain't got nothing. So now, it wasn't like the dude had a whole bunch of tight partners around the block that he could trust, or that they thought that he was cool enough with to give his weed to and hold it. No. So they was like, man, they wasn't having it. They was pissed off about it. So look, this is what they do. They left it alone. Now, just so happens, what was it? Y'all know I don't celebrate no holidays, period, none. But now, in the pen, when them Funny Bunny holidays come around, whichever one it was, you're going to be up all night. You're going to get a late night. You know, you get a late night, you lock down at 2 in the morning. So anyway, some holiday came, which was the next day after they had jumped on him, or that day or the next day. I believe it was the next day. Or was it that night? Long time ago, I can't remember all the facts, but it was either that night or the next night. Look what they do. Now, they done got together. They done plotted because they know for a fact. They done did their homework too. They done sent their people out to the south side, found out this and this and that. They don't want to hear nothing else. They know this weed is, they know this boy got some weed, man. And they want it. And they want it bad. Now, I'm giving y'all the story through a third party, but what I'm telling y'all is pretty much what happened all the way around the board, like I say. But like I say, I was not in the cell. Wasn't there. But I'm giving you the story based on what we heard happened, how to go down happened, and this, that, and the other. Of course, most of the stuff that I'm telling y'all, I'm just sitting in the day room watching, you know. But anyway, the late night came, and they was sweating that late night, you know what I'm saying? Because the police don't do spit. In Alabama, that's why I say it's a death trap. Because the police, look, if you looking for some help from the one time, you looking for the wrong help, buddy, because you not getting none. Man, you could be in the middle of the float, getting them up. I'm talking about chunking them for your life. Man, you got police there that'll slide over in them chairs and hit the window. Boom, boom, boom. And go like that. They go. You know what I'm saying? They tell you, man, take that up into one of them cells. They don't want to see it. They don't want to have to do no paperwork. They don't want to do nothing but sit up in the cube and sleep and go home after they 12 hours. And that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? Man, I seen dudes in the middle of the floor with a knife fight. And the police hit the window, man, and tell them, man, y'all cut that out, man. Wait till I go home. Yeah. Man. See the police, man, calling to the queue. Hey, man, tell your homeboys, chill out, man. Go sit. Hey, man, go on in the cell, man, and talk on y'all phone or something, man. No, y'all got cell phones, man. Go on up there and talk on the cell phone, man. Get off the floor, man, with all that. I'm not finna do no paperwork. Yeah. Take it from me. I know because I've had the police on several occasions. You know what I'm saying? I told you about when I got it when I got into it with the Muslim cat. When I went to go stab him, you see what I told you the police did. We was walking back. He went this way. I'm like, hey man. He like, man, I don't want to hear that tune. I know what you finna go in there and do. I ain't finna do no paperwork. I don't want to be rounded. I'm going over here to C block. You going back to A block. I mean B. I was in B. Going back to B block. B, and I flew back up there. I was like, yeah. You know, cool. But anyway, back to this. So look, they run up in the cell 4 deep. They run up in this cat cell 4 deep, man. And they start putting hands on them again. They went a little bit further, man. They went a little bit further. They had gotten word that, now how they got this word, man, don't ask me. Don't ask me. You'd have to ask one of them, which you'll never be able to do it because I don't use names a lot and you just don't know who. But anyway, they had got word that the dude had the weed in his butt. He had keistered the weed and was hiding it. Okay. You know, who am I to judge? You know, in Cali, California prison, we put knives in our butt. So, you know, some dudes keister their money, keister their dope, all that in Cali prison. So now, for you youngsters out there who think y'all want to go up in there, I'm going to tell you that now. I don't know if they still get out like that in the Cali system, but when I was there, depending on where you were at and what situation you was in, putting a knife in your butt to get to the yard was a must. Yeah, it was a must. You got to know how to do it and all this and that. But yeah, wasn't nothing gay about it or none of that. It's life or death. Time to get down. It's when it's go time, it's war time, it's go time. You got to do what you got to do. When me and the homie Four Finger Dave from Bounty Hunter took off on the white boys in Pelican Bay on the yard, it was a must. You know, you do what you do. I told y'all that story. But anyway, they heard that old boy had his weed in his butt. Man, listen, man. On the late night, they run up in the cell. They 4 deep. You hear the tussling, fluffling. So now it got kind of quiet. So now out of nowhere, you heard a dude holler, man, no. Man, come on, man, no. Man, no. Man, y'all don't do that, man. Come on. Like, man, what? Man, what's going on up in that cell, man? What they doing? What's going on? Man, listen. They ran up in the man's cell, roughed him up, toughed him up, and luffed him up. Pulled his pants off and his drawers, and they put them plastic gloves on, and they flipped him over and held him. They held him. One of them, whichever one it was, with them gloves on, like they was giving old boy a prostate exam. Whoop. Went up in there, man, looking for that dope. A cavity check, a deep cavity check. Uh-oh. What's the, what? Bingo. Bingo. Bingo, man. They found it. Got what they were looking for. They wasn't tripping old boy no more. They come on up out the cell. The dude, when they came out the cell, they shoot down the stairs and they shoot in one of their partner's cell. So now people in the day room looking like, dang, you know, they could tell the way they was moving. They must have got something because now they had a bunch of their other partners that was around the day room, might have been talking or playing dominoes, chess, or whatever, seeing how they was moving, how they were running. Oh, they got something. Man, you should have seen them flocking over there to that cell. You know, everybody want to get a piece of the rock. They want their piece. Hey, man, give me some, give me some. You know, that type get down. I'm tripping because it's like 4 or 5 dudes at the door trying to get in the cell where they went in at. Dude coming to the door like, man, hold on. Man, all y'all ain't coming to man, y'all hold on. Man, don't do it like that, man. Hey, man, come on, man. What's up, man? Don't do it like that. Man, hold on. We tripping, man, like, dang. Boy, it's going down in a major way, you know what I'm saying? The dude upstairs who had the dope, he never came out the cell no more. Not that night. Didn't come out. I didn't see him till the next day. If he did come out, I didn't see him. I didn't see him till the next day. Now, when I seen him, he talking to people, dudes like, you know, what happened? It ain't nothing, man. It ain't nothing. Of course, ain't no secrets in prison, not for no long period of time. Word gonna get around. Word got around what had happened, where they found the dope, and how they retrieved the dope. Now, when y'all hear me say dope, I'm speaking on weed. In jail, they, you know what I'm saying, prison, they call, out here, they call weed dope too. So, you know, all of it. Mind-altering substances, you know, dope. So anyway, word got around where it was at, and how they retrieved it. Now, the dude that they got it from, he was a boss coward. I'm talking about a super duper coward. He wasn't going to do nothing. He took his loss. But about 4 days later, I'm sitting in the day room playing chess. He come in, the door pop, clack, clack. He come in with one of them green laundry carts that they be having. He pushed it to the bottom of the he pushed it to the up under the stairs, right? I mean, up under the top tier rail. Boom. He left it right there. He went up the stairs, went in his cell. Then the door came open. He started coming back with all his property, throwing it over the rail into the cart. Like, man, what? He was moving. He had to go. I guess he couldn't take the pressure buster pipe. He couldn't stand up under it no more, y'all. He packed his stuff. I guess he put in for a move, and they transferred him down the hallway to another lesser violent environment. They transferred him to a part of the prison we called the underworld at the time. In another block, in 4 block. They called 4 block the underworld. Now, why they called 4 block the underworld? Y'all take a guess. I'm going to tell y'all about 4 block one day. But anyway, that's him. He got on. The dudes completed their task. They got him. He didn't want to be there no more. He got ghost. I'm like, oh, well, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're not strong enough to keep your stuff, then somebody going to take it. Because somebody is watching all the time. Somebody is watching, man. And they looking for any type, I'm talking about little cracks or weakness or anything. And there's several things that they go. I mean, like, if you're not part of a gang and got nobody backing you up, you know, hey, they watching for that. Depending on what city you from in the state of Alabama, if you're not in good standings and your homies ain't ride with you that's from that city, they watching for that. If you ain't got no demos up under your belt where you done beat a fool, you know what I'm saying, you done beat a fool to sleep or stab the fool to the floor, and you ain't about that lot, they watching for that. They gonna know it. You know what I'm saying? People pick and choose they battles. Most people, a lot of people in prison, they pick and choose they battle, man. They pick and choose they battles, homie. It's just like in the jungle. When a herd of tigers, they gonna try to weed out the small children or the weak elderly animals. You know what I'm saying? You know, herd them off, cut them off from the pack and get them. Same type of mentality in prison. They looking for the people who ain't got no type backup, who ain't got no heart, none of that. Them type people can't have nothing. They can't keep spit because somebody coming to get it. Somebody who don't have nothing coming to get it from you. And if you're not willing to kill about yours, then partner, you just landed in the wrong place. You just landed in the wrong place, homie. That's real. That's real. I've seen demonstrations put out on dudes, and dudes, you know what I'm saying, turn out to be some real go-getters. You know, some real go-getters, Mike. Some real go-getters. But now, once a person watch you long enough and they see you ain't about that life, and they're off, they coming to see about you, man. They coming to see about you, man. Anyway, that's me. Your big partner, Cartoon 5'3", man. At the end of the day, man, stay above ground. Stay above ground at the end of the day, man. I represents the gangsters, homie. Peace. I'm out.